Welcome students to yet another session of a respiratory disorder which is known as pleurisy. Pleurisy, you might have studied about pleurisy in your junior classes, that it is something which is related to the pleural cavity or the pleural space between the two pleuras which are surrounding the lungs. And how do you define pleurisy? Or what exactly is pleurisy? Pleurisy is experienced by a pain, which is described by a chest pain, which is a sharp chest pain which will get aggravated with the breathing. As the person breathes, or the inspiration and expiration, with inspiration and expiration, the pain worsens. The intensity of pain will get worse as the person will breathe. So pleurisy comes, a practitioner or a doctor comes to know about pleurisy by the very first stance of the patient when he enters and say, whenever I breathe, I feel a sharp pain across my chest. Although this pain can be mixed up or can be confused with the pain that is normally felt or by those who are suffering from myocardial infarction, but we can run other tests and examinations to ascertain that this pain is associated with pleurisy itself. Now, why is pleurisy caused? It is caused by the inflammation of the lining around the lungs as the pleura, and the condition is also known as pleuritis. There are two layers of pleura. This is the part of the physiology where you should know the normal structure. One covering the lung, which is known as the visceral pleura, and the other covering the inner wall of the chest, that is known as the pleurital pleura. These two layers are lubricated by a fluid which is known as pleural fluid. So this problem somewhere lies in these two pleura and the pleural fluid. So to understand what is pleurisy, it is a characterized chest pain which is a sharp pain which worsens or gets aggravated by breathing. If the person stays calm, suppose for a few seconds, the patient says, I have stopped breathing, I am not inhaling or exhaling, the patient will say, I feel better. But as soon as the patient will start inhaling or exhaling, the pain will worsen. And why? You can imagine the condition where there is an inflammation in the pleural cavity, and as you know, this pleural cavity do have movement with the inspiration and expiration, so the pain is felt on breathing. Pleurisy is frequently associated with accumulation of extra fluid in the space between the two layers. This fluid is referred as pleural effusion. So what happens is, normally a small amount of fluid is present in the pleural cavity. In this particular case, the amount of fluid will increase, and this increased fluid condition is known as pleural effusion. The pain fibers of the lungs are located in the pleura. When the tissue becomes inflamed, it results in sharp pain in the chest that is worsened by or aggravated with breathing. Other symptoms of pleurisy can include cough, chest tenderness, and shortness of breath. So what is happening here? There is accumulation of fluid in the pleura. Also, it is accompanied by pain in pleural cavity, which is aggravated by breathing. It can also be accompanied by cough, chest tenderness, and shortness of breath. So, as we have discussed, pleurisy actually involves inflammation of the tissue layers, that is the pleural lining, both inner and outer. It is also associated with accumulation of fluid between the two layers, which is known as pleural effusion. It is caused by a variety of conditions. Now, what are the causes? We will have that in detail, but in a short, there is any infection to the lung. We have seen that pneumonia was also having the complication of pleurisy. Tuberculosis, congestive heart failure can also lead to condition of pleurisy. Cancers, tumors located in the lungs will present as pleurisy also. Pulmonary embolism and collagen vascular diseases are also known to have pleurisy accumulated or associated with them. Symptoms of pleurisy include pain in the chest, which is aggravated by breathing, shortness in breath, and local tenderness also may be associated with cough, which can be productive or non-productive. The diagnosis of pleurisy is made by the characteristic chest pain. As I have told you, the chest pain are very characteristic. It's a sharp shooting pain across the chest wall, and physical finding of examination of the chest, sometimes associated with pleural accumulation of fluid and can be seen in imaging studies, that is chest X-ray, ultrasound or CT scan. Now, if we are confirmed that there is accumulation of fluid in the pleural cavity, we can aspire that fluid and have an analysis of that fluid, which will help us to determine what is the exact cause of accumulation of fluid in the pleural cavity, and treatment can be decided accordingly. So what we have here is, that is the proper physical, we have seen that there is a characteristic pain as the patient describes a sharp shooting pain crossing the chest wall. Secondly, other physical finding, that is auscultation with a stethoscope will give us a typical sound of crepitus that is very characteristic of pleural effusion. Now, in order to understand why this pain gets aggravated by breathing, or when the person is suffering from pleurisy, he says that whenever I breathe, I feel the pain. We need to understand how does the pleura work, or the pleural cavity, or the pleural combination of visceral and parietal with the pleural space. The pleura is composed of two thin layers of tissue, the layer covering the lung and the parietal layer which is covering the chest. Normally there are about 10 to 20 milliliter of clear liquid that act as a lubricant between this layer. The fluid is continuously absorbed and replaced. So it's all not that the fluid is static, or once present in the pleural cavity it will remain the same. It would be continuously get replaced, mainly through the outer lining of the pleura. Pressure inside the pleural cavity is negative. That is, it is less as compared to that of the lungs. That is the reason the lungs move along with the chest wall. Suppose if the pressure of the pleural cavity is more as compared to that of the lungs, then in that case, whenever the chest will expand, obviously the movement will be along the pleura or the parietal and visceral pleura. But when it will collapse or it will shrink, then the movement of chest wall would be different and that of the lungs would be different. So what happens? Normally it is negative and it becomes more negative during inspiration. The pressure becomes less negative during exhalation. Therefore, the space between the two layers of pleura always has a negative pressure. The introduction of air into the space, such as from a knife wound, will result in collapse of the lung. So an introduction of air, or suppose there is a knife insertion, so that will cause the negative pressure to turn out into positive, and that's how the lungs will collapse. So lungs are kept inflated due to the negative pressure present in the pleura. Now, about the signs and symptoms, we'll continue about the signs and symptoms in the next class of pleurisy. Thank you.